What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is Russ from Kilo Fitness. Today's video, I'm just going to show some accessory movements that I use on my pump day. So here, you're going to see I'm doing the incline bench press. Just trying to hit a good rep range. I think this is about 8 reps or so. Generally, when I'm getting in for like just my hypertrophy day or pump day, I'm trying to do reps schemes of about 8 to 12. So really, you're just trying to do as many reps as possible. That way you really get the maximum amount of blood flow to your muscles. And overall, you're going to get a little bit bigger, and that's going to translate into overall greater, lifts. So here, just the seated military press, shoulder press, whatever you want to call it. This is actually a movement that I struggle with just because I feel like I might have an impingement on my right shoulder. So it's hard for me to really maintain great form with this and increase the weight, but it is something that I'm trying to work on. I really would like to be able to at least do 135. So here, keeping it at the same weight, really focusing on my grip and just keeping the form, and I'm working to come from kind of my collarbone and then fully extended while just keeping, a very linear type motion. I'm not trying to go too far behind my head. One thing that has helped me is when I'm coming down, I kind of tilt my head back, and once I get to the top, I'm pushing my chin down a little bit. That helps me a lot, actually. And I do feel like this is translating into bigger shoulders. So here, this is what I was trying to do, is face pulls. I don't really know why I was pulling back to my shoulders, but hey, eventually I corrected myself. Again, just trying to do as many reps as possible. Really getting a nice hold in there to try to increase that blood flow. Just from looking at this, I do notice that my shoulders have grown a little bit, so that's a good thing. So here, the important thing is you're putting one foot in front of the other, kind of pulling it from loose knees, and you're really trying to pull towards the bridge of your nose, and you're really going to feel your shoulders engage. So here, just doing some hammer curls. Commonly, I'm doing these, dumbbell curls from a seated position just so I can get that full usage of my bicep. So one thing I notice is I'm going a little bit outside of my shoulders. So next time I'm going to try to keep my elbows in a little bit tighter and stay a little bit straighter. I think that'll help as far as, bicep development. But here, I think I'm going for 12 reps. And then now doing the dumbbell skull crushers. I think I've done videos with this before. One important thing with these dumbbell skull crushers is kind of once you get to that point where you're moving upwards and your elbows start to shift, that's that moment where you want to stop. So you don't want your elbows to come out of position because you want to make sure you're actually using your tricep the whole time. So you'll see it looks like my path is like a little short, but I'm coming up to right when I can feel tension in my triceps, and I'm going back down. And that's really what you want to do to get that full usage of your tricep. So here, we're doing just, what is this called? A seated row. There we go. Seated row. This is really going to actually help generate some blood in it's going to help pump blood to your back, and also it transitions to your biceps as well, because you can even see my biceps are actually bulging out a little bit here as I'm doing this. Now I think I was working up to approximately 200 pounds. As you can see, this is not something that I'm struggling with. You just kind of do it so that way you get that blood flow. I'd say concentrate on making sure you have good form, keeping your elbows tight, and I don't want you arching your back. You really just want to make sure you're using your arms and back, but not arching, because that's going to really affect your spine. So here, I'm just doing some open-handed, what would this be, a seated cable, I guess cable cross. This is really just going to help promote, muscle growth in your chest. Well, that's all for this workout. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I just, again, want to thank you for tuning in and have an awesome day. Peace.